I got an old motorcycle helmet here. It's not really too old, or at least I don't think it should be that old, but I didn't use it for a couple of years, and then when I went to try to use it, it seemed like all this dusty stuff was coming out of it and getting in my face and in my what little hair I got. And it turns out that this piece of foam, I'm going to pull this white thing out that I just made. This piece of foam inside here, or this fabric that had foam in it, just like headliner in a car, that foam rubber rots, it goes bad, and then the headliner falls off. This thing here did that, but the rest of the liner that's like that all the way around didn't do that. It just had a different quality of foam on it. And this piece up here is loose, and I peeled it back and cleaned all the loose foam out of it that was just rotten and falling out. It's not a replaceable liner, so I would have to do some major disassembly of the helmet and try to find material like that and make a new liner for it, and I'm not going to go through all that for a $100 helmet. So I got all the loose foam off of it, and I'm sitting here playing with it, but it's got vents, that hole right there and another one over here. Those are vents that go to these things outside. I took some packing material that came out of a box of something, and I just didn't throw it away, and it's about 1/4 inch thick, and it's kind of like a cross between styrofoam and foam rubber. I don't know what it's called, but it's kind of a slippery type of spongy foam. And I cut a piece out, well, to fit the length. I had working through the window hole here, and I cut a piece out. It looks like a little mask or something, doesn't it? Those holes are for the vent, and I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to glue that down. I'm going to try to glue that down with this here. I'm hoping this will stick to it. This 3M spray adhesive. And according to the directions, I need to spray it on both sides and let it dry for a couple minutes. I think up to 9 minutes. I'm not going to wait that long. Maybe 5 minutes. It says you have to wait at least 1 minute. Put that in there. I'm going to try to glue that down on that styrofoam that's inside there, and then I'll spray it again on top, on the part that's not sticking down, on the upper part of it. Spray it again, and try to glue this fabric back down onto it. I just sprayed about 2 coats of that glue on this, and I'm going to try to do that on the inside of the helmet that's sitting on the floor right now. I got it sprayed in there. Not a very good job of it, but it's in there. I shot a little spray on this fabric, not on the fabric, but on that little piece of foam I put in there, and then let it sit for a minute, and then went on and patted this piece of fabric down onto it. And I'm still patting it a little bit. And there's a little bit of glue that I kind of oversprayed a little bit. I'll see if I can pick that out. See if I can scrape that off with something. Let it dry. Check it out later. This is the next day after putting this thing back together with the gluing in that stuff, and it's all dry and it seems to be okay. I haven't taken it out for a ride on the motorcycle, but it seems to be comfortable to wear it. I don't feel any of that glue, which is my fault. I could have taped something on there, a piece of paper or something, to cover that up before I sprayed the glue in there, but I didn't do that because it doesn't really matter. I've got newer motorcycle helmets, but I just thought it'd be nice to have an old one handy that's still good in case I go for a ride and I'm like sweaty or something and don't want to get my new good helmet messed up with that. So this one would be okay. I don't mind having to wash this one out. I don't want to have to wash the new one out too much. So it seems to be a workable solution for that foam going bad and coming out, so you don't have to throw a helmet away over that. So I hope that helps somebody. Thanks for watching.